What's going on, everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you tips and tricks on how to become better in the Crucible playlist. Specifically in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you around quick play. However, if I could get 10 likes on this video, just 10 likes, I'll make a part 2, except in that video, I'll be showing you tips and tricks around the competitive playlist. Also, guys, I would like to say if you could go ahead and subscribe to my channel, it'll be highly appreciated as I'm still brand new to all this YouTube and all this content creating. All right, guys, so thank you, and let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, so I loaded in a private match by myself, so I will go ahead and show you and take my time. So first things first, whether it's quick play, whether it's competitive, whether it's rumble, whether it's doubles, whatever the playlist is, the one main factor that you always want to pay attention to and always keep your eye on is your radar. Now, a lot of people, they pay attention to their radar, but they do not keep their eyes on it as much as they're supposed to, because the radar is very important in playing Crucible. Without the radar, how are you gonna find the enemy? How are you gonna know where your teammates is at? How are you gonna know what moves to pull, what not to pull? So it's very important, as your radar is always going to tell you where your enemies are at. Now, as we all know, you probably already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The blue dot is who you are. So wherever the blue dot, that's where you at. The green dots, that's your teammates. So what you want to go ahead and do is always keep your eye on the radar and see where your teammates are at. And, always be next to them, especially if you're playing solo. You always want to be next to them. This is how you avoid getting killed so much, because the problem is a lot of people, they go running around by themselves. They're not watching their radar. They can see like 3 or 4 or 5 green dots all the way to the left, and they all out here by themselves while all the enemies are spawning over there, and you're getting outgunned. 4v1, 5v1, 2v1, 3v1. So that's not good. You always want to pay attention to your radar. All right, now that we got radar out the way, now I want to go ahead and show you guys how to properly get into a gunfight. For example, one thing that you do not, I repeat, that you do not want to do is this. Let's say you see 3 enemies back there, or even 2 enemies, or even 1 at that. You don't want to just expose yourself and start shooting while he's over there next to cover, unless you're confident with your aim and you got the skill to outgun him. But if you're just a beginner and you're still trying to improve in Crucible, then you don't want to do this, because what's this gonna happen is, let's say you're in a gunfight with 1v1, boom boom boom, you missed 1 shot, but he got 2 shots on you, so he only needs 1 more. Where you're running to? Let's say you want to go this way, you're trying to leave, all you got to do is run out and boom, shoot you and you're dead. And you cannot run this way because you're gonna die to your death. You're gonna fall to your death over there. So basically what I'm saying is, you don't want to be out here or exposed. Not only in this area, it could be in any map. You don't want to be, let me give you another example. You don't want to be right here, right here. Let's say there's enemies there. You don't want to be right here, because where you're running to, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are you going to take cover? You're going to die easily. In an event where you're about to die, there you cannot take cover. Now, what's the proper way to get into a gunfight or start a gunfight? I'm going to show you right now. You always want to be by cover. Whether it's a wall, whether it's a box, whatever it is, you always want to be here like that. Boom, boom. Okay, let's say you hear enemies over there, you want to come over here. Boom, boom, like that. You can always take cover, you know what I'm saying? So like that, if you're about to die, you can easily back out, restore your health, or jump out the way. It's just that easy, and rotate the map or whatever it is, but just restore your health, and then you can come back and once again continue the gunfight. Let's say you're over here, like me personally, if I'm about to engage in a gunfight right here, I'll be right here. So like that, I could shoot and take cover if I need to, whatever the case may be. I'm about to die and I need to leave, or I'm trying to survive or whatever. Or if I'm right over here, I'll shoot here and then take cover there, because he can't see me because of this wall right here. See, so every time you engage in a gunfight, you always want to make sure you got some type of wall, some type of box, some type of rock, some type of something to take cover and be ready to escape in the event where you're about to die. That's very important. You never want to be out in the open, because God forbid, let's say you got to reload. Where you're going to reload to? Not now you're screwed, because if you reload, you're dead. Now, let's say if you're shooting here and you run out of ammo, you can easily back out, reload, come back, continue the gunfight. All right, so that's very important. You never want to be out in the open and just exposing yourself and just start shooting like crazy, like you're Superman or something. That's just not gonna work unless you're really good at the game and you're confident with your skill. But you know, 8 out of 10 times, if you're on this video, is because you want to improve your skill, and you're not that great yet. So that's why you're probably, you know, here and you want to improve. So I recommend you guys to always be by cover, always. Okay, now on to the next step, which is always play your life. Always, always, always play your life, guys. I see so many blueberries ignore that. Like, they'll be low health, they see people here, and they'll just boom start shooting when they got full health. I never understood that, but I could also understand that. If that even makes sense. I don't understand it because I don't understand why would you come out with low health, but I do understand at the same time, because you know, some people are still new to the game. You know, they're still casually playing the game and stuff like that, so they'll just do, you know, moves like that. But in an event where you actually want to improve and you actually want to get like better at the game, you don't ever want to challenge with your health low, because that doesn't make any sense. You never want to just, you know, just throw yourself out there and feed the enemy team kills. It's just really not good for the team in general overall. So always make sure you restore your health before you get in any type of gun engagement. Make sure your health bar is 100% full. Never ever challenge at low health or even at medium health unless you have a rocket launcher or some type of heavy that you know could 99% chance score a kill for you, like Truth or Wardcliff or some other rocket launcher or something like that. If you have a sword, or if you have a sniper and you know you're not that good with a sniper, you know, you don't want to go ahead and expose yourself like that. All right, so that's another tip. Always play your life. And here's another tip, guys, that I see a lot of blueberries doing that's really bad, and that's aiming down sights for more than 5 seconds. Now that could be very deadly, because let's say you're in a gunfight with a guy over there, right? Boom, you're exchanging, and let's say you're taking heed to my tips and tricks that I told you earlier, where you're by cover, right? So you guys are exchanging, shooting, and then he goes in to take cover, and you're just aiming like that, waiting for him to stick his head out to either deliver the final blow or maybe give him 2 more shots before he's dead, whatever the case. And you're sitting there for more than 5 seconds. What could potentially happen is there's going to be an enemy over there coming out of nowhere and start flanking you. And as soon as he get that first shot, he's already got the advantage over you. So let's say, boom, you got shot once, you let go, you turn around. By the time you turn around, he got a second shot. You shoot 1 or 2 times, you're going to damage him, but he's going to kill you. And let's say you decide to run this way. Oh my God, he's flanking me. You're going to run this way. The guy from this corner is going to come out and finish you off because he already got you weak. You're going to get finished off. And let's say you run this way, he could still shoot you, and this guy could come out through here from this side and shoot you also. And if you come out over here, you're giving a 50-50 chance that there's going to be enemy teammates over there. And since you're already low, they're going to kill you really quickly. So the solution to this that I would do, that I recommend, is like, if you're taking my advice where you're by cover every time and shooting, stay 3 to 4 seconds max. And then what I like to do is I like to come out and turn around immediately. Like, come out and turn around like that. Because if you let go and then wait for your radar to come back, you have like a 2-second delay on that radar. Like, you see how I let go and still no radar? So what I like to do is I like to boom, just in case, because let's say there is somebody there, I let go, I could easily spot them already. I don't need to wait for my radar. So I could immediately start getting into a gunfight, and I could actually outgun them. So if I do this, that 1 or 2 second delay radar, I could start getting shot, and he could potentially win the gunfight, unless, you know, you're skilled enough to outplay him in it or overgun him and stuff like that. So guys, like I said, pay attention to your radar. It's very important. Don't stay aiming down sights for too long, because that could cause you to get flanked and end result killed. So always come out your aiming down sights. Don't always stay there for too long. My last and final tip will be, once again, about the radar. If you guys see Well, matter of fact, you guys probably already know this, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you anyway because I want you guys to actually learn the ins and outs of the radar. So just in case somebody don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it anyway. When your radar is flashing red, light red, most likely the enemy it's down there or down there, wherever it is that the red radar is pointing, it's most likely over there or down there. Now, if you see the radar, it's extremely red, then most likely he's right here next to you or something. And if the circle is filled, that means he's literally right next to you. He's not even behind the box or anything. He's just like right next to you or on top of you. So you have to be careful. And if you see the radar flashing red and it's blinking, let's say you're over here or anywhere on any map that has some type of cover and you can't see behind it, and you see your radar blinking red, most likely the enemy is sitting here crouching, trying to bait you out. I would tell you what to do in a situation like that, but I will save that in another video if I could get 10 likes on this video. Alright, so I'll explain what to do in situations like that, but for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, you know, since I'm guessing that you're trying to get your skill level up by watching this video, so what I would do is I'll just rotate the map, trying to find me another enemy. Don't waste your time with him, especially if you don't have a shotgun. He's easily gonna ape you and you're gonna die. You know, you're gonna feed the enemy team for no reason. That would just be a really silly move, a really bad play on your part. So just go around and, you know, get another enemy or team up with your teammates and go ahead and start team shooting or whatever the case. Alright guys, so those are all my tips and tricks I got for this video only. I got way more. However, like I said, if I get 10 likes on this video, I'll go ahead and make a part 2. This time it'll be more in depth and more about comp on, you know, flanks. It'll be more about gunfights, how to win the gunfights, how to get wins and all that stuff. Alright guys, so 10 likes for this video, I'll make a part 2. Also, like I said guys, a subscribe would be highly appreciated. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you found this video useful, drop that like I said, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.